was simple, just taken one step further. Fruit, juice, dried, and then encapsulated. It was a really simple process that I could get my head around. The other thing was the scientific research. So the research done on the products, having a degree in sports science, again, just kind of made sense to me. So there was that angle. There was also the angle of like shakes, because I'd been using protein shakes since I was probably about 17 as post-workout recovery drinks and that kind of thing. So when I did my research on plant-based protein and the difference between that and whey protein, I just saw the benefits were much better. So I switched from whey protein to plant-based protein and used the complete myself. Then I used it with my clients, and someone asked me the other day, like, can you explain how this works in like a paragraph? I haven't got time to even watch a video. So I was kind of reluctant, because I was like, you're telling me you want to change your life, but you've not got time to watch a video. But I was like, you know what, I'll do it. So I wrote a paragraph. It's quite a challenge, actually. So I wrote a paragraph about the products and the business. I said, the products helps you get healthy. What happens when you get healthy is people start to notice, and you start to tell people about it. Then they decide to order the products. So that was the same with me, with my customers in the gym. I tried it myself, and then I started to recommend it to my friends, to my clients, to other people. They started to use the product. They started to get results, and guess what? They did exactly what I did. They started to get healthier. People started to notice the difference, and they started to tell other people about it. And that is all we do. We watch a funny movie. We tell people about it. We eat at a nice restaurant. We tell people about it. We go to an amazing holiday destination. We tell people about it. But we never ever get paid for doing it. I did a live the other night from Andreas Spa in the Hathor Marina in Dubai. We had an amazing promotion in our business, and it wasn't just promoting our business. We ended up promoting Dubai in the background, like all the buildings. What do you think people are going to do when they see that live? They're going to be like, wow, I want to go and visit this place. It looks incredible. So we do it naturally as human beings, and with the difference is with our businesses, we get paid for doing it. So just touching on one more product, I'm really excited about the new one that we're launching called Lift. I think this is a product that doesn't need it. Yeah, there you go. Brilliant. There's the one. It doesn't need explaining. We all know tired mums. We all know people that go into the gym and they like work out half-heartedly. So this is an amazing product. People use pre-workouts. People take energy drinks. This is vegan. It's plant-based. It's healthy, and it's incredible for you. So I'm really excited about that on the 25th. If you've not ordered it yet, please get your pre-order in, because it will honestly transform your life. So, great products that I believed in, and a business model that made sense to me, because, as I said, I was tired all the time. I was working from 6 till 10 o'clock at night. So the products helped me in that sense, but then the business opportunity gave me something called leverage. Something that I didn't really understand at the time, but leveraging my efforts and my energy. So it was a way of creating a business that paid me whether I worked or not. So there's an amazing phrase: profits will make you a fortune, but a wage will just make you a living. And I was just making a living. I wanted to earn more money, but I couldn't. There weren't enough hours in the day. So when I found a way of marketing the products, sharing it with people, really simple system. You get a website link which has got your name attached to it. Let's say Emma wanted to buy the product from me. I'd connect with her on social media. I'd send her the link. She'd order from that link, and I would get paid from the company directly into my bank account on the 10th of the month. The second thing about the business model is it's a repeat business. So this isn't something where you have to, you haven't got a leaky bucket. You've got a bucket that you can keep filling. Like I said, you can build a profit every single month. So you get your customers in month 1, they stay on the product, you get paid again. You get more customers in month 2, but customers in month 1 are still on the product. So you're building a repeat business, a business that is growing month on month on month on month. And we help people get on the product, we help them become happy customers, and the company pays us for that. The third way we make our money is by building a network. I describe this business as really like a hybrid of Netflix and nutrition and a Starbucks franchise, without having the coffee shop, without having staff, without having stock, without needing a bank loan. So we have the subscription model of Netflix, but then we had the ability to expand and open up different outlets, just like Starbucks did. It started with one coffee shop, and now there's over 15,000 worldwide. They all look the same, smell the same, taste the same, right? It's the exact same thing with our business. The only difference is we do it with human beings and mobile phones and Wi-Fi. So that's the third way we get paid. And then the fourth way we get paid is bonuses. So the girl who I was celebrating with in Dubai the other day, she just got a bonus of 30,000 euros. That's the top bonus that's available in 1 month. Like, guys, I'm nothing special. Those of you that know me know that. I'm just a normal person, but to find a business model that could pay me 30,000 euros in 1 month in bonuses is just incredible. So those are the 4 elements, really, and anybody can do it. It's a beautiful thing.
So there's loads and loads of information in there. So thank you so much for just giving us a really quick overview of what's possible, I guess, and what you can do. So there's a couple of questions that I had when I first joined, and I'm going to ask them now because they tend to be, like, I've been doing this for 6 years. You've been doing it for nearly 10. And there's some people just joined today, right, and everything in between. And people doing it a lot longer than that, right? The business and the product have been around for almost 30 years. So, you know, there's a lot of longevity in the business too. But at the same time, sometimes people think 2 things particularly. One is, I don't know enough people. So you had like a PT background, and I remember asking you like, oh, it's all right for you, you know, you've got a business background, a PT background, you've got all these clients that you can speak to. Like, I didn't have any of that. And then the other sort of, I guess, preconceived idea that people have that I was firmly entrenched in, as you'll remember, I'm sure, was that I was far too busy to run my own business. And that is still, you know, now one of the things I think people believe, that they don't have time to run an online business. So my question is, 1, does it matter how many people you know? And 2, what do you do if you're really busy already? How do you build this at the same time?
Yeah, so I would say, like, everybody knows at least 50 people. You know, at least 50 to 100 people. So the first thing that I would say is make a list of everybody you know. You can download a memory jogger, or the person who brought you on to the call can give you that, and you can use it. The other thing I would say is this: you don't actually need to know that many people. This is about getting a handful of customers, a handful of people to take the product, a handful of people to work with. And if you do that, you will generate a business. It's really, really simple. The other thing was this: you don't need to be a personal trainer. Like, I'm not an expert in wine, but I can tell you whether I like that bottle of wine or not. I'm not a celebrity chef or, you know, a food connoisseur, but I know when I've had a nice burger or, you know, a nice meal. It's the exact same thing. You take the product, you use the product, you find out what you love about it, and then you share it with your friends, and you share it with your family. And you know what? The other thing is this: everybody's looking for something. It's like, it's so true. Everybody is looking for something, whether it's more health, whether it's skin, you know, skin health, whether it's better hair, nails, whatever, more energy. Everyone's looking for something in terms of the products, and everybody's looking for something in terms of the business, whether it's a little bit of extra income for the Christmas presents. You know, the Easter holidays are coming up, right? 5 weeks' time? Would you benefit from an extra £200, £300 at Easter? Maybe you could go away for the weekend. You know, summer holidays are coming up. Have you booked your summer holidays yet? No, can't afford to, or can't afford the time off. All that kind of stuff. So it really is an opportunity to help people get whatever they want. And everybody's looking for something. You just got to find out what they're looking for and share the information with them.
And it really is just word of mouth marketing, isn't it? Sometimes people think, oh, I couldn't run my own business and I couldn't, you know, and actually that side of it is so simple. That's what you pay your £50 for, or your franchise fee for, which is around about, wherever you are in the world, is around about the cost of a night out, a relatively cheap night out at that, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be, if it was a normal thing, I wouldn't be able to do it, because the stuff that I'm absolutely shocking at, which is logistics and organisation, as you know, company do for me. So all the donkey work is done for us, and all the other stuff that we do naturally as human beings that we're really good at, which is being friends with people, connecting with people, caring for people. That's all we do.
And that's why it's such a fab business for absolutely anybody, right? Because if you've got a thumbs or a mouth, or you can communicate in any way with people, whether it's online or offline, you can build an organisation anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. from your, well, like there's we call them like pajama CEOs, right? There's people building their own businesses, not even getting dressed all day, apart from to take the kids to school, and not even then sometimes. And one of the things that I was just going to share a little tiny like anecdote of how this has really helped me. So for example, right, when you and I met 7 years ago, because it took me about 12 months of knowing you and getting to know the business and the model before I joined, right? I said no for quite a long time. But when we first met, I was working 100 hours a week. So I was the epitome of the busy person, right? And this morning, I got a phone call in fact, a text message 10 minutes before school started. I've got 2 kids saying school's closed, there's an electricity fault or whatever. Now, can you imagine what that would have been like if that had happened? You know me, and some of the people on the call know me. Or if you've got kids yourself, imagine when that happens. That's a nightmare. Like, what on earth do? You have to take holiday. You have to ring your boss. I don't even know what I would have done. We were like, Shay, you've got the day off school. Woohoo! And it was just no bother, no hassle. We took him to the gym with us, and he was loving life. And that's the sort of thing. He was devastated that the electricity came back on. He had to go back in at lunchtime, but it was so easy. And that's about taking what is, for most people, a nightmare and making it into something really, interesting and easy to do. So it's working at this now for the very first time. Why would you recommend that they get involved now? Have they missed the boat a little bit? Should they have got involved a little bit of time ago? Or is there still lots to go after?
Yeah, it's wide open. I mean, let's face it, there's 85 million people in the UK. I think we do round about 25 to 30,000 new customers a month. So we've not even scratched the scratch on the scratch of the scratch. It's starting to come through the soil, and it's starting to grow now, and I promise you it will be a household name. This product will be a household name. We've got new products that are launching. I'm over in Dubai at the minute. We've just opened here again. If you've got any people in Abu Dhabi, I'm down there tomorrow. If you've got any people in Dubai, I'm there on Wednesday. I will help you build this business. We've got a system now that works. When I joined 9 years ago, I didn't have a Scooby-Doo what we were doing. It was a joke. But we just kept working. We kept trying different things and putting the jigsaw pieces together. And eventually, Emma and myself have been doing these calls now for the last 12 to 14 months. And it's been mind-blowing what's happened. The business is growing from strength to strength. The system's there, guys. All you have to do is write your list of names, get on the products, get your product story, find out what it is that you love about it, share it with the people that you care about, and invite them onto this call every single week. And if you do that, I promise you, for as little as 1 hour a day, you can build an incredible part-time business while you've got Coronation Street and EastEnders on in the background, or you sat there in the bath, or whether you sat there in your pajamas on the sofa, living life on your terms.
I remember you saying to me, like, are you on social media anyway? Are you on Facebook anyway? And you knew I was, right? So it was a bit of a rhetorical question, but I was like, yeah, of course I am. Like, isn't everybody, like, even more so now, like 6 years on? Yeah. And I remember, I was like, yeah. And you said, well, the only difference between this and what you're currently doing is just you're doing it a little bit more on purpose. Like having a look and paying more attention to what people are already saying anyway. So guys, if you're looking at this for the first time, when you come off this call, here's what I recommend that you do. Go and look at your social media. Have a little scroll through your news feed on your Twitter or your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever you use, and just have a proper read of what people are saying. People are tired, people are worn out, people are looking for more money, people are dissatisfied at work, people are looking to lose weight, get healthy, and we are as human beings out there socializing on our social media, telling people what we need. And actually with this business you can help people with their health, with their financial situation, with their income levels, with their happiness, with their outgoings, like whether it's their positivity or their friendship groups or everything. Like it's like the best business model in the world, because all you've got to do is go and read your social media better, interact a bit more, and be a bit more deliberate. It's dead easy, and if John can do it and I can do it, then anybody can do what we do. John, thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing some information. I'm going to get a couple of the guys to just give you from their perspective. Kate, who's pretty much been in the business a couple of years but really only getting moving now, and also I think Helen is on the call as well, so I'm going to see if I've got time to just quickly hear from both of them. So Kate, I can see you, so I'm going to unmute you. You there? Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You alright?
I'm okay. Yeah, really good.
Good. So thank you so much for agreeing to share your story tonight, because we've not heard from you on this call before. So I wanted to just, from your perspective, I know that you got some health problems that the product has really helped you with. So if you could really quickly tell us a little bit about that and how the product is helping you, but then also what's your like, why are you excited about the future of the business for yourself?
Health-wise, I suffer with chronic fatigue syndrome, and I've got 5 degenerative discs. So chronic fatigue, chronic pain has always been an issue. Research for 17 years, never found anything that helped. Doctor put me on antidepressants. 2016, I came across the products to lose weight, but what it's done for my actual energy level since is so much more. The weight I can deal with another time, my energy was priority after. 2 years of having sort of a pretty good life. Craig and I were getting on better. I was spending more time with Lily because I missed the sort of first 10 years of her life. The products have just been absolutely amazing, and then of course I've been on the lifts for the last 3 weeks, and well, I don't know what to say. Life has just propelled even more. Taking the dog out twice a day, not twice a week, twice a day. I've just started up at the gym. I had my induction yesterday. I haven't been at the gym. It actually came up on my time hop for 2 years, because my back actually went out again 2 years ago. So, but my consultant's really impressed with how that's improving. Just everything is absolutely fantastic. And the reason it's taken me so long to get started business-wise is because I kind of had to sort that first. As much as I was improving, it's been a build-up for 2 years, and it's the same with the business. I've been slowly building the business up for 2 years, but it's given me something else to concentrate on. I was taken out of the system for 10 years because of my back. And then to actually be given an opportunity that I can work from home, not have to worry about, 1, ringing in sick all the time because of the chronic fatigue or my back, 2, being here for Lily constantly, being an only child is kind of really important for me, and 3, I've just put an application in to volunteer as a home, what's the word, it's like when you go around for the RSPCA to see if people are fine to have their dogs rehomed.
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to do that before, never ever before, without the energy that the products give me, and without the sort of time and financial freedom that the business gives me.
And even though, like we said, you're only just getting going, you paid your £50 to join a couple of years ago, and more than have made that back. Like you know, every single month I've made more than you invested in the first place. So like you might not be where you want to be yet, but it's paid you really well every month since you started. So it's exciting to see what's ahead, right?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Kate. I really appreciate it. It's really inspiring as always. I'm not sure you realise how inspiring it is, but it really is. So really finally, if she's there, Helen, are you there? I think Helen said she wanted to share a story. It doesn't matter if she's not. Just unmute yourself if you're there. If not, it's absolutely fine. Okay, guys, so if you are even thinking about getting involved... Oh, you're there, yay! She jumped up beside me. Hurrah! I was like, no, I want to see you. So, right, okay, so we've got like 2 minutes left, Helen. Your story, again, completely different to John's, completely different to Kate's, completely different to mine. So you're much newer in the business, but, you know, I've really made a great first start in the first, you know, year or so that you've been doing it. So tell us a little bit about your background. I know you're in the RAF. So what's this business doing for you currently, and why are you excited about the future?
So business currently for me was just something that I didn't really know I wanted. I didn't really know I wanted or needed it. But I started using the products, and I fell in love with the products, and then found out about the business opportunity. You know, found out that I didn't know anything about it, and when I found out about it, I was just so excited. So I got involved just over a year ago, and I've absolutely loved every second of it. Meeting the people I've met, using the products, loving everything about the business. Helping other people has been amazing, and that's the thing really. You know, helping the people, whether it's earning a little bit of extra cash, whether it's getting healthy, seeing all the people that you meet within the business. Maybe it's helping those, and those people definitely helping me. So yeah, that's what it's doing for me. And obviously, I get to earn a little bit of extra income. And for me, that's travel, that's time and memories with my hubby. And my mum, and my family. So yeah, that's what it's doing for me, and hopefully the future for me. So I've been in the military, as you said, for just over 23 years, and yeah, I guess there's a time that will come to an end. And this, I can absolutely see me taking me out of the military and this being my future career.
So when I'm going to ask you a question I haven't prompted you for now, just out of curiosity. So when you're saying you're earning a little bit of extra money, but you're able to go travelling with that, like, I don't know about you, but for me, travelling costs more than a little bit of extra money. So can you give us like an idea? What's the most you've been paid in a month since you started? Can you remember?
So I think the most so far that I've been paid in a month is well, that's a really good question. Then I think it was about £700 or £800. But this month that I've just got, so when we get paid on Friday, this month I think will be my biggest paycheck so far.
And what are you expecting?
I'm expecting over £1,000.
Whoop, whoop, that's what I thought. And how does that feel for your little part-time business?
It's ace. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Yes, I have a wage. I'm in a very fortunate position. I have a wage. But yeah, this is like I can treat myself. I can do any, go on those holidays, and I don't have to think. I don't have to wonder whether I can do it or whether I can afford it. I just can, because I do this, and I do this because I love it. It's no hardship. It's a little bit of time every day, but yeah, it's fun.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, Helen. I hope you didn't mind me asking you, put you on the spot there, but you answered it admirably, so I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Okay. Right, guys, so that's it in terms of really wanted to just give you a flavour of different people, different backgrounds, and honestly, I could have gone through 10, 15, 20 different people. You would have had somebody like you on this call. There's always somebody like you in this business. There's somebody like you being successful in this business. There's people like you taking the product. And one thing I would always encourage anybody to do, whatever opportunity in life that you're looking at from a business point of view, is have a look at who's your audience, right? Who are your audience? Who can I retail this product to? Who can I help people with this product? Who are they? And this is fruit and vegetables. So if you're selling fruit and vegetables, who's your audience? Young people, old people, fat people, thin people, tall people, short people, people from any religious background, any denomination, any country in the world, everybody needs fruit and vegetables in their diet. We know this, right? So your audience is everybody. Everybody who's walking the face of the planet is potentially a Juice Plus customer, because people need better nutrition, and that's not going to change, right? The need for good nutrition isn't going to change. So not only is your audience huge, your market is huge, and the longevity of the business is guaranteed. And I absolutely love that about it, because it means it's pretty simple business to do. You don't have to go out and tell people why fruit and vegetables is good for them, because we know that, right? So the business is amazing. The products are a no-brainer. The opportunity is absolutely, you've heard from lots of different people there, like how great it is. What I would suggest that you do is go back to the person who invited you on the call tonight, or the person who shared this recording with you, and ask them for some information, or just like I said at the beginning, just jump in with both feet. It's £50 or the equivalent in whatever country you're in, that's about the cost of a cheap night out, and you've got the opportunity to earn 5, 10, 15, 20 times as much as that, and more. It's really entirely up to you, and have a ton of fun along the way. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you guys there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to Kate and Helen and John for sharing their stories, and I will see you all this time next week, 8:30, and feel free to invite anybody you would like to share this with onto that call next week, and I'll see you there. Thanks, guys.